Although yoga encourages overall health and wellness, and the techniques demonstrated within this program are designed for people of all skill levels, consult your physician before beginning any new exercise program.
Hi, welcome to Mind Body. I'm Susan Foxley, a certified life coach and a registered yoga instructor. I help people live healthier, happier lives. And here's the key. Fitness is not just physical. It's emotional, mental, even spiritual for some people. It's about happiness and health, mind and body. Let's get started. Today, the topic is just be you. Just be yourself. And today we're going to do some grounding poses to just drop back into you. And today we have Christina and Chris joining us today. Go ahead at home and get your mat, and let's start in reclining butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. And just lie down. If you need something underneath your thighs like blocks or a pillow, please honor yourself and go grab a couple pillows or blocks and put them underneath your thighs, please. And as you close your eyes from top to bottom, I invite you to take a big inhale through your nose and hold. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale again. Hold. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, hold, and exhale through your mouth. Really nice. Normal breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, please. And I invite you through this whole sequence to just consciously inhale and exhale through your nose. Inhaling long inhales and long deep exhales. And go ahead and take your right hand and place it on your heart, please. And take your left hand, please, and put it on your belly. And just notice the rise and fall of your belly and the expansion and contraction of your ribs. And most of us, me included, I spend 90% of my day from the neck up. So let's go ahead and drop down into our belly and into our hearts, just dropping down. Bringing your awareness into your belly, bringing the awareness into your heart. And through this whole practice, drop into you. Just be you. Bringing the focus back to you. Go ahead and bring your knees together, hug your knees into your chest. And bring your hands, cup your hands behind your head, please. Take your right elbow to your left knee and straighten your right leg and hold. And then go ahead and bring your left elbow to your right knee and hold. And other side and hold. And other side. And continue going ahead on your own at your own pace. Some of you at home can pick up the pace if you would like, or you can slow down the pace. And while you're doing this, just imagine yourself kicking out those inner negative thoughts, those critical thoughts that I'm not enough. I'm not enough. Kick those thoughts out, those negative thoughts of I'm not enough. Most of us are so hard on ourselves. We're so hard on ourselves, thinking we've got to do better and be better. Give yourself a break. I love what one of my spiritual teachers says. She says, I strive for imperfection. I strive for imperfection. Perfectionism creates shame. There's no such thing as perfectionism. Life is messy. Life is messy. There's no such thing as perfectionism. give yourself a break and wear life loosely. Just be you. There's only one you. Just be you. You are enough. Kick out those inner negative thoughts of judging yourself, criticizing yourself. Just kick it out of your mind. That's the highest real estate, is between your ears. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Really nice, Christine and Chris. Hug your knees into your chest. It's a really nice warming pose. Go ahead and roll to your right side, please. Use your left fingertips to come up into a cross-legged Sukhasana position. Right leg in front of you, crossing mid-shin. Open up your arms. Bring your thumbs away from each other, your pinkies away from each other. Bring your ring fingers away from each other, your index finger and middle finger away from each other, and try to get as much width as well as length. So lift through the crown of the head. Extend and spread through the collarbones. Spread through the scapulas. And then go ahead, please, and interlace your fingertips and rest the knuckles on the crown of the head. And then bring the elbows just slightly back behind you to squeeze those shoulder blades together and spread your collarbones. And as you ground your right sitting bone and your left sitting bone, really ground, bringing the belly button into the spine. That'll protect your lower back. And straighten your elbows, please, and look up. Stretch your wrists. Elbows nice and straight. This is really yummy if you're on the computer a lot. Lift your back ribs, please. Lift your side ribs, please. Floating ribs in. Belly button into your spine. And try to straighten your elbows even a little bit more. And look up. Long inhalations. And long exhalations. Beautiful. And then cup your fingertips in front of you and crawl your fingertips forward and try to find the cobra in your upper back. Lift your heart. And then from here you can go ahead now while you crawl forward to drop your forehead onto the floor. And this is a nice hip opener. And especially if you have a desk job and you're sitting in chairs a lot, sitting on the floor in Sukhasana is so good for your hips and your lower back. Go ahead and take a big inhale through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. Go ahead and crawl your fingertips back up towards your knees and bring your left hand onto your right knee and twist. Lift and twist, lifting the crown of the head, looking over your right shoulder. This is really good for your kidneys, your liver, your spleen, your digestive system. In yoga, we say we're as young as our spine. And go ahead and take your right hand onto the left knee and twist the other way, please. Lift through the crown, grounding your sitting bones, grounding your fingertips, and lift through the crown and twist. Long inhalations, please. And long exhalations. Really nice. And come back to center and just switch legs. Bring your left leg, please, in front of your right. And then open up the arms, please. Bring your thumbs away from each other. Bring your pinkies away from each other. Your middle finger, your ring finger, your index finger. Spread your fingers. Bring your consciousness into each and every individual finger. Bring your awareness there. Spreading your collarbones, bringing space between your shoulder blades, not only getting length through the crown of your head, but with opening up the lungs, opening up your heart. And then from here, as you interlace your fingertips, do the opposite of what you naturally do. Switch the fingertips, and then go ahead and rest the knuckles on the crown of the head. Elbows back slightly. Really nice. Lift the back ribs, the side ribs, belly button into your spine, and go ahead and straighten your elbows and look up. Reach up. Just be you. Lift the back ribs and the side ribs, floating ribs. I always say I wrote a blog. I write weekly blogs on my website, and my favorite one is Be Your Own Guru. Be your own guru. And if you break down the word guru, G, you, are you. G, you are you. There's only one you. There's only one you. Celebrate you. Can you imagine an elephant trying to imitate a bird? Or a cat trying to imitate a dog? Just be you. There's only one you. Go ahead and hands to your heart and bring the right hand onto your left knee and twist. Lift and twist. Lift and twist. Lift through the crown of the head. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And other side, please, and twist. Long inhalations and long exhalations. God doesn't make mistakes. There's only one you. Just be you. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Really nice. Coming back to center. Hands at your heart. Then go ahead and bring your fingertips behind your tailbone. Bring your feet into butterfly, please. And then from here, let's go ahead and lift and lower the knees. This is really nice. Again, if you drive a lot, we live in Los Angeles, so the hips get kind of tight. So this is really nice for my clients that have hip issues. And motion is lotion, loosening up the hips. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Then go ahead and come into child's pose. Big toes touching, please, and knees wide. And walk your arms forward. So an active child's pose, please. Crawling your arms forward so you get space between each individual vertebrae. Bringing your buttocks towards your heels, please. Again, inhale through your nose and out through your nose. In and exhale out. Inhale and exhale. Really nice. Come onto your hands and knees, and let's do cat-cow. So the hands are right underneath the shoulders and the knees are right underneath the hips, and look up. And then look to your belly. And look up, please. And look to your belly. And look up. And look to your belly. And look up. And look to your belly. Nice breathing, Christina and Chris. Spread your fingers wide and come into downward dog. Christina and Chris are also yoga teachers. So it's so nice to have other yoga teachers on the show today. And then go ahead and bend your right knee. And then bend your left. And bend your right. And bend your left. And straighten both legs. If this is hard on you, feel free to bend your knees. But if it's comfortable, straighten both legs and bring the front of the thigh into the back of the thigh and work your legs back. Ground your thumb, index, middle ring, and pinky fingers. Find symmetry between your right and left hands, please. Find symmetry between your right and left feet. Really nice. Come onto your tippy toes and lift your buttocks up to the ceiling. Reach the buttocks away from your wrists. Really nice. Gorgeous. And ground your heels. And then gently come onto both of your knees, softly and gently. If you need a blanket for your knees at home, do so. Bring your right foot between your hands. Bring your hands onto your right thigh. And belly button in. That'll keep your lower back safe. And then from here, let's go ahead and interlace the fingertips and reach up and look up. Reach up to the sky. Again, look up, lift your back ribs and your side ribs. And really ground your right foot, please, and ground your left knee. Pay attention to grounding. That'll help you drop back into your body. Ground your right foot, ground your left knee, belly button into the spine, and lift your heart up to the heavens. Straighten the elbows as much as you can, stretching those wrists. And then hands at your heart, please. And bring your hands to your right foot. Straighten your back leg like you're running a race. And reach your heart forward, please. Keep the right knee right over the ankle. Really nice. Ground your left hand and bring your right hand up. Look up to your thumb. Sparkle those yummy fingertips. Bring the right fingertips away from the left hand and get as much width as you can. So not only length through the crown of the head, but also within those collarbones, opening up your heart, opening up your lungs. Ground your right foot, ground your left toes. Lengthen the crown of the head away from your left heel. Gorgeous. Spread those arms away from each other. Bring that hand back down, please look straight ahead. Now from here, ground your back heel first, heel to heel or right heel to back arch, and we're gonna windmill to warrior two. Come on up to warrior two. And the dristi or the gaze is at your right fingertips. Now from here, ground your right foot, please. Ground your left foot, please. This is a foundational pose to really anchor yourself into the earth. Just be you. There's only one you. You know better than anyone else what you need, what you should do. Trust yourself. Be your own guru. G, you are you. There's only one you. You're awesome. You're unique. There's only one you. Belly button into the spine. Ground your right foot, ground your left foot, and again, extend through those fingertips. Open up. Really nice. This opens up your heart. Gorgeous. It opens up your lungs. Go back to your right foot, go back to your left foot, and see if you can lift your back inner ankle. Just a little bit to wake up that back leg. Lift that back inner arch and make sure that right knee is over the second and third toes. Really nice. And then go ahead and straighten that right knee for triangle. Lengthen through the right hand as you bring your hand down below your knee or onto the ground or onto a block. Straighten your right knee if you can. Try to keep the knee as straight as you can. And imagine you're in one plane, you're between two planes of glass. So really nice. Lengthen your heart. Look up at your thumb. The thumb is right over your lip. Ground your right foot. Ground your left foot. Lengthen your heart. Lengthen the crown of the head. Beautiful. Now from here, come on up and see if you can do a reverse triangle. I rarely do this pose. It takes a little bit more balance. Let's try a little bit of reverse warrior, lengthening through those intercostal muscles, keeping the right knee straight. So we're not doing reverse warrior, we're doing reverse triangle. So that right knee is straight. Really nice, Chris. And then come back to triangle. And go ahead and lengthen the spine. Look up at your thumb. Ground your right foot, ground your left foot. Lift your kneecaps, belly button in. Extend that left arm over your left ear, please. And come right into plank. Gorgeous. Straight arm plank, belly button into the spine. Let's bring your right knee to your right elbow. And your left to your left. Your right to your right. And your left to your left. Your right to your right. And your left to your left. Keep the arms nice and straight, belly button into the spine. Spread your collarbones so energetically while you're here, push your hands away from each other. Energetically while they're planted, that'll help spread the collarbones and create width in your upper back. Thighs internally rotate, knees straight. Gorgeous. Come onto your knees. And then let's do elbow plank. Interlace your fingertips and ground your elbows and straighten your legs. Gorgeous. Belly button into the spine. Energetically pushing the elbows away from each other. And breathe. Remember to breathe long inhalations and long exhalations. This is really good for your core. And then come on down, please. And let's do those fun cobras where the fingertips are facing each other and the elbows out. And let's come up into a little bit of a cobra here. And come back down. And come on up. And come back down. And come on up. And come back down. Now fingertips forward, please. Regular cobra. Come on up. And then go right into child's pose. And just rest there. Stretch your arms forward, please. Try to get as much space in your body as you can as you ground your buttocks towards your heels. Straighten your arms as much as you can. Gorgeous. come onto your hands and knees, please. And let's do the left foot between, hands onto your left thigh, belly button in. Interlace the fingertips the opposite way of what you usually do, and go up. Ground your left foot and ground your right knee. Lift your back ribs, lift your side ribs, and look up. And really ground here. Long inhalations and long exhalations, breathing deeply. Beautiful. Hands in prayer. Hands to your left foot. Please straighten your back leg. And look straight ahead. Lengthen your heart. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Ground your right hand, or you can come on your fingertips and reach your left hand up and twist. Look up at your thumb. You'll notice a yummy twist here. And again, lengthen through the crown of the head. As you bring your right heel away from you, bring the crown more forward. And ground that right hand and reach the left hand even higher up to the heavens. Sparkle those yummy fingertips. And bring the arms away from each other to spread your collarbones. And remember to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. Really nice. Bring that hand down, please. Gorgeous. Look straight ahead. Now ground your back heel, please. It can be heel to heel or heel to arch. Yogi's choice. And then we're going to windmill. Bring your right hand up to warrior two. And gaze at your left fingertips and check out your left knee to make sure that it's over the second and third toes. And then belly button into the spine. In yoga, we call that Uddiyana Bandha. Ground your left foot, ground your right foot. Belly button in and extend your fingertips. And breathe. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Just be you. I'm an identical twin. My mother had 9 children. She was divorced at 30 years old with 9 children. And I'm in the middle. I'm an identical twin. And they were always comparing us. Who's shorter, who's taller, who weighs more, who's prettier, we were always compared, and we're so different. My twin sister and I are so different. I'm more of an extrovert, she's an introvert. I was a BC student, she was a straight A student, but she did bring me to my first yoga class in college. And I've been teaching yoga for almost 3 decades because my spiritual advisor said, follow your bliss and do what you love. And if you follow your bliss and do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Follow your bliss, follow your joy, follow your heart, follow the gift that's been given to you. Long inhalations and long exhalations, beautiful. Straighten your left leg, please come into triangle and look up at your thumb. The right thumb should be right over your lip and lengthen your heart. Really nice. Spread those yummy toes. Ground your left foot, ground your right foot. Really nice. You can use a block if you need to. If this is hard for you, you can bring your hand right below your knee and just really lengthen your heart. Lengthen your spine. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Belly button into the spine, and then here, come on up to reverse triangle. And go ahead and bring the right hand back and go back to just stretch those intercostal muscles. This is a balancing pose. Actually, one of my clients, I started teaching him when he was in his mid-70s, and triangle was very hard for him. He was wobbly. Come back to triangle. But now triangle is not a problem for him whatsoever. Through practice, we get stability. Ground your right foot, ground your left foot, look up at your thumb, reach your right arm over, and go right into plank. Really nice, Christina. Really nice, Chris. Stay there. Belly button into the spine. Bring your right knee to your right elbow and hold. And your left knee to your left elbow and hold. Your right knee to your right elbow and hold. Your left to your left and hold. Your right to your right. And left to your left. Gorgeous. Come onto your knees and elbow plank. And actually, let's go into dolphin pose. So actually, come onto your elbows and walk your feet towards your elbows. This is called dolphin pose. Bring your buttocks up towards the ceiling. Ground your elbows and your wrists and actually look towards your hands. This is a shoulder opener. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Go ahead and walk your feet back to elbow plank. Really nice. Elbows pushing away from each other energetically to spread your collarbones, belly button into the spine. Really nice. Come on down for a regular cobra and look up. Child's pose. And really walk your arms forward. And just go ahead and breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose, out through your nose, in through your nose, and out through your nose. Come on up, please. Downward dog. Hold downward dog. Stretch those legs back. Nice long spine. Find symmetry between your right and left hand. Straighten your elbows even more. Try to ground your heels onto the floor. And then from here, slowly and carefully come into a seated position. And legs out in front of you. Go ahead and reach up with your arms. Look up. Reach up and grab your heels. If you need to use a belt, use a belt. And go ahead and lengthen forward. Really nice. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Stretch over your legs. Spread your toes. Ground your legs. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Celebrate you. Celebrate that you did this yoga class today. Celebrate that you have the ability to do yoga today. Celebrate that you have arms and legs and eyes and ears and noses and toes. What a blessing and a gift to be able to do yoga. Long inhalations and long exhalations as you lean over your legs. Grateful for your beautiful legs. Grateful that you have 10 toes. Grateful that you can see and smell and touch and taste. Yay you, there's only one you. There's only one you. Celebrate you and your special gifts. And then slowly and carefully come on up, please. And then from here, we're going to do one table pose where your fingertips are out. Bend your right knee and your left knee. And lift up, lift your buttocks, and go back. Look back if you can. If you tend to have vertigo, don't do this pose. Lift the tailbone. Really nice. And slowly come on down. And then from here, just bring your hands behind your knees and just from here, let's do Navasana boat pose. And go ahead and look up to the heavens and just yay you. Yay you. Celebrate you. There's only one you. Yay you. Iron your legs into the earth. Reach up to the heavens and come forward. Nice work, Christina. Nice work, Chris. Come on down. Lie down on your back. Please hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then from here, let's go ahead and just bring the left leg over the right, hug your knees, and drop your knees out to the side and look over your right shoulder. Just do a little bit of a twist here. Gorgeous. Unravel that, and bring your left leg over your right, and look over your left shoulder, please, and twist. Nice work, and slowly come out of that. Hug your knees into your chest, a big hug. Celebrating you. And go ahead and straighten your legs for Savasana. Palms open to the sky. Close your eyes from top to bottom. And go ahead and stay here and just soften your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders, your arms and hands. Relax your heart, your buttocks, your legs, your feet and toes, and just marinate and celebrate you. Celebrate you. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, fitness is not just physical, it's mind and body. I'm Susan Foxley, and you can learn more about my books, workshops, and life coaching at susanfoxley.com or connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. See you next time. And one more thing. Always, always, always go where the love is. Namaste.